first, accompanied by General Skandor Akbar from Devastation Incorporated at 454 pounds from Halsted Street, Chicago, the one-man gang. His opponent from Houston, Texas at 245 pounds, Gary Young. This match, 1 fall or 10-minute time limit.
This will be a real test for Gary Young. We've seen just a couple weeks ago where he came up with that upset victory over the Libyan. It's like I said, a lot of these guys come out, they get beat every week, but if you hang in there, you're just bound to climb that ladder if you got it. But this might be too big a ladder for him to climb, the one-man gang. A couple weeks ago, we seen him and Hacksaw Duggan as they were going off the air, and anybody that didn't catch that match live, baby, you missed it.
Well, I'll tell you what, that feud between Duggan and the gang is so far from over, it's not even funny. It's one of the most physical and most intense one-on-one confrontations in the history of this sport, no doubt about it. Wherever it's signed, whatever arena gets to have that match, it's one that you just don't want to miss.
Yeah, and you know, I'd like to bring up a point to all these wrestlers that keep bugging me and, you know, telling me I want a shot at the Universal Heavyweight Champion. I want a shot at the biggest belt there is. Hey, listen, I'm not the matchmaker. You go to the matchmaker. If they think you're warranted enough or good enough or your record speaks for itself that you can go against Terry Bam Bam Gordy, then so be it. He's got an open contract. Don't bug me about it.
Well, speaking of being bugged, I got something that's bugging me right now. As a matter, I get a lot of mail. People are blaming me for having you here. And I'd like you to clarify that.
Hey, baby, it's in my contract. That $1 million contract that I am allowed so much airtime whenever I want it. And look at this, Gary Young, just what I'm talking about, fighting back. And he's on an upswing drive, and he's got the gang driven back in the corner, some smashes to the chest. Now he's driving the shoulder. He's taking the wind out of the big man. Forearm. Boy, look at that.
That's a Halsted Street right hand. The gang wasn't even, Young was giving everything he had, but the gang didn't even go off his feet.
Kind of like when the Patriots played the Bears for the Super Bowl last year. And look at Akbar. He's got him fired up, man. He's got him on the cloud 9.
Man, it's bigger than Refrigerator Perry by 100 pounds.
That's right. He ain't no refrigerator. This guy's a big ton freezer, Daddy. And thinking of freezer, you make sure you get that word across to Janet Jackson, okay? I'll call any broad whatever I want to, and that goes for her, Madonna, all those
You
broads.
talked about 3 of those ladies, and I use the term ladies as it should, I think, but in any event, who are a couple of others you were mentioning?
Well, I told you I'll take care of that personally. I'll give you a hint on one of them, though. One of them keeps writing me letters, she keeps calling my house, and she can't admit that she's got a crush on me.
Michael, are you still trying to convince everybody that Dark Journey's been calling?
I don't have to convince everybody. Why would I lie? Well, no, there's no reason to. Whoa! Gang had him going, went for the big splash in the corner. Now Young, back to the gut, good forearms, got him reeling. When he hit that corner, that took some wind out of him. It's a smart move to stay on his gut area and keep going for that win. Flying body press, no!
The gang caught him in midair, and Young's about 250.
Whoa! Big 747, Daddy. What a power slam.
He's 6'9", well over 400 pounds.
He's not finished with him yet either. I think he's going to go for the big 747. Here he goes. This is it, Gary Young. This is your night, baby. Welcome to wrestling. Look at that, just pressing him down.
Perhaps the biggest challenge ever facing Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the big man, the one-man gang. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with a special report on Hot Stuff International when we return from this timeout.